Alright, this is PyHard. Let's go. Now with this much steam production, I should be able to start moving things around, at least a little bit. And I have 4 lead. Isn't it amazing? Now, what do we have here? So, practically, 4 of the miners are not doing anything. So this should be everything I need for coal. And then I just have to figure out how to deal with what's going out, right? This is a bit more... well, a bit different design. This is just for coal mining. It's not going to be exact, really, so shouldn't be a problem. Now, the nice thing would be to just bring the coal, or the ash, straight into one of these, but I don't think that's going to work out. So, what should I do about that? Nothing. Hey, there's an overflow valve making clay. Now, obviously, power needs priority over pretty much all of the other things, at least for now. Oh, that's going to be the main use of steam, like, because if the power goes down, then all of these start dropping, which is a big problem. Anyway, I do like this design. I'm just going to copy it. And I can actually smash it right here, right? That should work just fine. Can I make more separators? Not really, but that should be easily remedied just by going to pick up stuff. Including a bit of copper, but of course I'm not going to make any of those in my hand. Let's put you there. That's better. Parts, belts actually. I used quite a few. And more inserters will also be fine. Research has stopped because I ran out of ash. That's a novelty. Yeah, and this isn't filled automatically yet, so let me just switch you out for kerosene. Good. Yeah, this also can quite keep up, but that's okay. And I might be able to afford to make this storage a little bit bigger. Yeah, let's go for the air core inductors. Now, is it a time to make steam engines automatically? Because steam engines aren't hard to make, but they are used a lot. Really. It might not be the worst idea to use them, or make them. I don't think I can fit. Oh, and of course I'm making inductors by hand. Two burner assembling machines. Not quite going to fit here. What I can do, of course, is just move you. Yeah. How long can you get? Well, I can move you. Boom. I actually have at least some. More. At least some stone in storage now. Now is the time to start thinking about what to do with excess stone. As this is going to stop my iron production now. But before I do that, let's do some more helpful stuff. There. So the basic idea here is essentially the same. Yeah. Will need to be connected, of course. Can keep another buffer in here. List ash. And that should be everything. Oh. I didn't think about that. So let's turn it around after all. Nope, not pipe to ground. Just normal pipe. Which means I need to turn you around. That. Ah. There. And you, like this. And you are going to be making the steam engines. And no, you. Flip. Connect. Good to go. There. And no need to build up too many pipes here. Oh, this is another intermediate that's used quite widely. There's a lot of things that use steam engines. Right, 99 recipes for steam engines. Unfortunately, they only stack to 10. Yeah, 10, which isn't great. Yeah, and let's make a full ash heating stack. I don't know if I have the power for that. We'll see. Boom, boom, boom. There. It's fairly easy to build too, which is important when you can't rely on bots. There, and now just the underground belt, which I probably should start automating soonish. They are going to be used a lot. Right, everybody's connected. Wait, now where do I need to go? Which really means which pots don't get rid of their ash yet. Okay, I forgot to deal with you. No? What happened here? Oh, you are full of ash. Okay. That's unexpected. You know, problem is I need to bring the ash down anyway. But of course turning this around is very easy. I did calculate how much ash this is going to produce, right? So this is 10 of the burner mining drills are working. That means slightly more than 3 per second of ash. So, am I going to have enough reserve here or not? Really don't know. This is all a bit annoyingly tight. So when I replace this belt is going to be used from the other side too. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just bring the ash into the main ash sorting. That's going to be much safer. Now, to make things go really well, let's just take you off right here. Sure. Just going to use that. Oh. Of course, I'm going to use an underground belt just to get around a single tree. Damn it. Well, stump of a tree, really. Kind of cut off most of my coal production. That should be working now. I should make sure that it doesn't happen again, though. Just go with a simple solution. There. That's more ash being consumed. Now I need to bring you down too. Again. Let's take you out, because you are excessive, I think. Oh. No. Yes. This isn't being used at 100%. Yeah. What am I doing? This is not going to be a full blood, is it? Because that's... No, this is more than a full blood. Well, some of it is eaten by the miners themselves. So this produces 20 per second and eats slightly more than 3 per second. So this should be more than enough to handle the yellow belt. It's almost exact, in fact. So that's good. There. Now, how are you on ash? I still have some time, not a lot. Okay. And now, should I just make another stack right here? Or should I turn it around? No, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, let's take the belts, and how much room do I want to leave here? Yes, this is still going to mine all of the coal, so that's fine. We need to move you down here. And it's not going to work quite well enough. Huh. Yeah, but I don't care. I'm just going to dismantle you entirely. This is fine. I don't like this build anyway. Oh, you were important. There. This is going to get destroyed, of course. But step by step, right? Now, what's the reach here? The pipeline extent is already 200 almost. So what I want to do is use a pump. And I think that this should just work like this is the main input for steam. Well, let's go with putting just a simple pump here. Oh, I have the check valves though. Good. That's very good. Now, it would be a better idea to have enough steam engines here to take care of all the ash. Yeah, that's another reason why it would be nice to use the ash right here too. I'm not going to complicate things. Okay, so extent here is 46, extent here is 140, so that didn't actually help all that much, so this is not the best place to do this. Oh, but the problem is just that I start the line for the tin here, right? So it should be more than enough to use a combination of a pump and a check valve, right? And now read the contents and only enable if steam, there you are, is higher than, let's go with, oh, this is relatively high priority, right? Let's go 85. I want a lot of tin. Should be building up. Okay, now the ash is being dealt with. This should be able to handle that line without any trouble. Let's restore the coal here. Now, why do I have 2 lines of coal? This just goes to feed a few things here. There. Get you built properly. To catch as much of the field as I can, I also want it to be at least a little bit nice. 2. I think this is about what I want, right? I just need to move the steam here, which is going to disappear soon anyway. Oh, it's not going to disappear. I'm just going to move it. This should be fine. Okay. You. And you are going down. There. All of the ash should be going down too. Everywhere. Right. Hole 1. Hole 2. Okay. There. And this will make it very easy to expand without wasting resources, because it's going to be very obvious how much I'm actually using. The main disadvantage of this... Oh, did I really mess up? What did I do? This is awful. Now I copied it everywhere. Choose one side. There, there, there. Sure. That's better. Let's just delete you and try again. Blueprint. No, blueprint here. That's better. Store it. I haven't. There. So the gaps. Well, I don't need the gaps everywhere. I only need the gaps because there are places where I'm not. Well, I need to pass two belts, right? That's the point. So right here, there doesn't need to be any gap because this is going up and this is going down. This should work. Okay. No, I'm going to fully fuel you up. So this is just garbage in my inventory. And I need to do. These turrets are actually pretty cheap, that's good. See how well they do. This should be pretty much the same grass though, right? Yeah, that's okay. There's your fuel. Now let's do the other side, which is also messed up. Oh, and now it doesn't fit because... Sometimes you just have to deal with it. Now, I do want to switch most of the base to probably coke, if I can. These belts are not going to be balanced. Now, for you, actually, probably more than enough to just put you right there. This is going to be the main one. Let's get you over there. Okay. And for the final one, I think I can join it to one of the existing belts. Oh, it's going to be a big one too. This is there. Well, it's a big one, but context matters, right? It's not going to be really big. And you're not used anymore. Good. I can push you one more. Oh, I can push you a lot more than one. Good. You are being ashed right here. And this should produce a decent chunk. This goes from... Ooh, you're not keeping up. Oh, of course you can't. All of this should disappear soon. I don't really care too much. All of these are on one side of the belt, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah, doesn't make any sense at all. Let's get everything away from here. Means that I didn't have to do this actually. Okay, you go there, you go there. So, not a problem really. We'll want to move you one higher. Hey. You know what, let's actually put you straight there. That should work. You're completely full pretty much all of the time, that's good. You now needs to connect somewhere. And I want you to be the main line, I think. At least for now. There. Okay. I do not want to have the ash separators centralized too much. It's not like with the Soot separator, which can handle a lot of load. The belt is, you know, like there's 10 to not even 1. So that's going to save up on belts a lot. What's the problem here? Oh, you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to go into the sorting. Not a problem. Turn you around here. And... Oop. Of course, this sorting system is very small. It's not going to be able to handle much. And this is stuck now, of course. Let's clear it up. Hey. Yeah, and I'll see what happens. Is this right? Or did I mess something up? Oh, it should work. Let's just wait for it to clear. Which should also boost my production here quite a bit. Which might be a small problem with the copper and iron ore. I should start thinking about what to do about that. Oh, and I also researched the radars, haven't I? No, that's still in the queue. Okay. Not a problem. Shale oil is available now. Be a good way to get rid of kerosene, of course, which stopped production because now there's too much... No? Why did you stop? Oh, too much stone, of course. Not a bad problem to have. Moss is not being produced anymore either. I didn't finish the wood automation. Let's think about how much this costs, right? So at full extent, this is going to consume 0.25 moss. So a single belt can supply a lot of these guys. Which means that I can keep using this as a way to get rid of the stone. Of course, it's not going to take that much, but it's a start. Let's get you on an underground belt now. And that's going to be the start of very poor automation. For wood. Good. There we go. First I need to make sure that this doesn't get empty too much. Let's change this. I am going to use an actual belt. Yes, it is a bit rare. It's definitely have their uses. We can afford to get a belt through here. There's no need to put these separators too close together. And it's always a good idea to leave some room, because you will always have something more that you need to get through somewhere. And it's not actually that far from the research. Is there a problem? Box. No small parts. Okay. We should probably deal with that. Yep. Now the only one that's not supplied is the wheel guy here. I can take care of that. There. I have way too many seedlings on me. Oh, I'm not doing anything else. Fastwood Forestry, Moondrop Greenhouse. I think I need 2 Moondrop Codexes. It might be 3. And I should get started on the Petri dishes, so I can actually make those. Because I need... yeah, Petri dishes. Okay. Moondrop only takes water with the simplest recipe, which is okay. Yeah. Steam engines. Handy. Maybe I should also make burner miner drills, but those aren't needed as components that much. Well, they are needed as components, actually. No. They are made in 2 seconds. It's okay, well. Not a problem, not a problem. No need to worry about anything here. Okay. Now the wood needs to go here. And it needs 2 per second when everything is full power. It's not, but it could be if I do things right. Now that I no longer need the wood, that's going to make things easier. And let's bring the wood around this way. Yeah. This is going to be fine. And now I just need to connect it. Which I am... Yeah, I'm going to follow the copper deposit here a little bit because I will want to build the copper processing somewhere around here. That's landfill. I'm not going to be able to make any reasonable amount, and I'm not going to have much use for it. I think that the most useful use for landfill right now would be to hunt for fish. Would it be bad to have a boat? No, I don't think I'm going to need any big expansion to my lab anytime soon. But I will plan for it at least. This is going to be easily bridged by underground belt. And that leaves me room for a few more things too. Okay. Full on glass here. That's a good news because I will need to start producing the petri dishes. And I already have the recipe for that. More fuel, of course. Boom. So that's why the coal gas was almost backed up. Right. Now, I do need these by hand too, at least a little bit, and... Or do I? I don't. Okay, so they can be turned into petri dishes right away. Which I should just do right here-ish, I guess. So should I just make seaweed? How's the math here? 5 seaweed per 1 agar. So no, I want to take the agar. The only disadvantage is that that's going to be a lot of steam filling up the belt. But it should be fine. Petri dish, not a problem. I am going to have it build up a little bit. It shouldn't be a problem, but now it's going to help me consume some of that coal gas, which is good. And I can fully automate working with liquid storage and everything now, thanks to the check valves and pumps. Before I do that, let's connect the wood. So, it's sometimes not entirely obvious whether something is still a blueprint or not. That's wood. Oh no, you're not supposed to go straight in there. You need to... 3 seeds. You need 0.05 seeds, so this can feed a lot. At least if I give it enough wood and everything. It'll be a problem. Well, I will probably want to use that one a lot more. Yeah, the new sounds for the fast food forestry are not the greatest, honestly. But that's okay. There. And it should be enough for the fast food forestries. And already on the pollution map is obvious that this is draining pollution very nicely. Which is what I want to do, because there are spiders around, and I'm not going to be able to fight them for a while. But I am getting closer. I still need gunpowder, at least. Now, my production of lead is, of course, extremely low. Let's keep things simple. Well, no, let's not keep things simple. Let's make things complicated. Because this isn't going to reach all the way. It's just another annoying thing with the size of these buildings. Of course, there's no need to use undergrounds. Okay. Except for power. That's better. Now, shouldn't be a problem to connect you up. You don't have any ash. Yeah, I didn't bring any. Now, this needs to be a priority. So, all the ash should go here first. It doesn't need a lot of ash. Well, it's almost 1 per second. It's not a tiny amount. Gate. Didn't know we could get gates so soon. Oh, I can build none of these. Yes, I don't have circuits yet, and it's going to be a lot of work getting to circuits. Improved glass, but I think to get sand... Can I get sand already? This might not be a bad research to go for. This cheaper glass wouldn't be a bad thing. Like, the crafting time is shorter, and I need less quartz, and sand is free, right? I can make it with just electricity. Radar, the local radar I can make right away. It's not exactly cheap, but it will allow me to see things, which is good. Fast food forestry upgrades are very interesting, and this is the first one. It's already the first one, and it's already one where you have to think a lot about what you are trying to get. Because all of these are great for different things, and you can only choose one, and you can only switch. Switching is pretty much impossible, you could say. It's not entirely true, but it's pretty close. Yay, substrate, and the next thing... Right, alloy smelting. So again, can't make the smelter, but I want the research. Yeah, now ash looks... There's no problem at all. That's nice to see. You are gone. And I am going to just stop you entirely. I just don't want to deal with this anymore. It was great when I still needed it. And the consumption of steam is going to be huge. Yeah, the truth is, I could really easily... One incinerator is not going to be enough to handle both the samplings and the ash, I think. 2 is a bit overkill. No, it should work out. Okay. So one side is going to have saplings, the other side is going to have ash. And for now, let's just keep things simple and just drop a lot of ash in here. Good. Wood. Good. I build up a nice supply of seaweed. For the agar, I need steam. But let's do that. I think I'm going to leave this farm going the way it is. And instead, I'm going to... well, just so I can always have some seaweed building up. It doesn't really matter, does it? 0.2 second per second. Let's turn you around. worry, I'll be connecting you soon. Is that enough? It is. Yeah, 0.2 means that this is going to be more than enough. I want to stretch these as far as they go, for the same reason as with the belts. All the seaweeds. And you also need power. I hate this. Yes, I want you to stretch as far as you can get, but I also need to get the power poles there. And if I leave out the gap, it's going to work better. Right. There. There, that's power. That's seaweed. Oh. Are you not connected? You're supposed to be connected. Okay. And let's make the agar. Yeah. Don't want to think too much about this. This is again just a quick early build to get things going. If we're thinking too much about it, it goes against the whole point of all this. There. And just store seaweed in a box. Good. Already have way too much. Now, I do want to check the level of steam. G12? Come on, G12. There. And I'm going to disable you if steam ever drops below. Let's go with... Well, this is fairly low priority actually. So let's go with 90. What's the problem? Oh, you're full. Okay. And that's the first agar. Yeah, these buildings are way too big. It's a bit hard to see what's happening. That's anyway, I think that I'm not going to expand this research this big ever. Oh. At least I hope that by the point I need so many, I'm going to have something, well, completely different base really, right? Okay. And now I just need a assembler. Let's turn it all into petri dishes. Now, there's a better recipe for petri dishes. No, there isn't. But it's even simpler than I thought. Okay. Why are you not working? There's not enough fuel. I'll have to look into that. Right. Give you some fuel. And let's give you some agar. You can start this. Boom. 5 seconds. First agar. It should also be a milestone, I think. Nope. Okay. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I need 3. The thing is that you need enough moondrops to get the seeds. Oh. Well, I give it a try. It's not going to hurt anything. I do have a nursery, and I should have water around here. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to keep this nursery here. This is going to be my little spot for making the first few of a new type of biological thing. Okay. Moondrop number 1, moondrop number 2. That should be fairly quick. Now to make the seeds, I need another botanical nursery. I am going to just plop you down for now. I'm going to move this one, of course, because that needs to be part of the methane system. And I get fall. Yeah, so I'm only going to be able to make 1 batch of seeds. And then I need 4 seeds from the greenhouse. Right? Also needs water, of course. That should be right. Now, unfortunately, these cannot put anything into the... no. You do it like this. And I don't know why I bother trying to build anything like this. It's not going to work anyway. It doesn't make any difference. Alright, so this is not going to put the Moondrop as a module. So it's not going to start doing anything anyway until I get back around here. But it's okay. I will be here soon. Oh, you're full. I didn't expect you to fill up, actually. That's surprising. Should I just make another codex right away? Because even if I don't need it, it's going to make everything a bit faster. Now, usually I wouldn't bother, but the Moondrops are the first thing you get this way, and they are really cheap, so it doesn't make... I do keep repeating myself a little bit. Right. Hey, gun turrets! Still no ammunition for gun turrets, but that's getting better. Now, turning coal gas into more tar and a good fuel. That's something I want. Oh, and I don't need to be carrying the petri dishes, right? Don't need an empty petri dish at all. Yeah, why is there no agar? Did I wire something wrong? You have plenty of steam. And you have plenty of seaweed, right? Or yeah, it's disabled. Oh, of course. Hey, that happens. What was the milestone? I kind of missed it. First Moondrop. Oh, so now is the time to go back. Really up on seedlings. I don't think seedlings are needed for anything other than trees. Yeah, trees. Trees. Yeah. Yeah. Yoto is going to be very far out. Yeah, 5 cents too. So eventually it's going to be useful for other things, but I don't have to worry about that at all. Okay. This seems to be okay now. Oh, you're turned the wrong way around. I mean, it was the right way around. Isn't anymore. And you are going to start emptying. Which brings me to how much lead have I produced so far? 27. That's almost enough for one tank. And I mean like tank for liquids. Or fluids, okay. Okay. Now the next one should give me seeds. And I didn't give you everything you need. Oh, and I didn't give you power. There. Power. And now. The moondrops from here need to go straight into the nursery. And I also need to have a storage for the produced moondrops because I want these to accumulate. Which also means that I want to make sure that you only allow this to work when there's fewer than, let's say, 15 seats. Now there is an element of luck involved. So this is going to produce 4 more moondrops. That's going to be enough to give me 7 moondrop seeds, which will produce 2 moondrops and maybe some more. Then I get moondrop seeds, which go straight in here and start producing moondrops. Yeah. Oh. 2, of course. No. There. Yeah, not only are the later ones expensive, they also usually have a very long crafting time. So pretty much all of the biotech takes a while to get started. And so a big part of that is this. Right, the crafting speed of the greenhouse is going to be very low until I can fill it up with moondrop modules. You have 2 now. You should produce 4. So at this point, it hopefully shouldn't get stuck anymore. Well, it definitely shouldn't get stuck because those are going to be ready soonish, right? That should still be before that runs out. Okay. Now, fuel. Liquid fuel. I think I messed... well, there is no use for tar. Which means I'm not getting any coal gas. Reverse tar is not something that I'm going to have any surplus of. Yes, now it's time to start using that tar for something. At least I should be draining... well, doesn't really make much of a dent. How many moss per second did you take? 25, so this is almost enough, so it doesn't make much sense to expand it, although the reason I should do that anyway is because I need more of these, right? Storage of you as well. Can I make another? No, I need soil. Oh, as it turns out, I do have soil and everything else I need. You, I can just flip around. And that's it. Okay, and that's the whole building full, right? You, fuel, electricity, and stone. So that's at least doubled how much I'm taking out of here, and pollution is pretty much going back home. Okay, so now we're eating here, 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 here. Yeah, that's okay. And let's look into tower processing. I think I'll just start building somewhere around here. While I'm doing that, tower processing units, I'm going to need huge amount of those. I should have enough materials, I just need to grab them. Pipe, stone furnaces, steam engines, steel plates. That's going to be a bit more limiting. Blacklist ash. There. It said blacklist ash. There. Why isn't the wood coming in? Oh yeah, so I was missing some part of this. Oh no, it's just turned the wrong way around. Good. Means this is over now. 1.1 per second here. Power is only needed there. Yeah, and I don't have any surplus of stone bricks anymore. Oh, because I haven't built you. That's a silly mistake to make. There. Yeah. Get on with it. Microorganism mine also needs to be built on the native flora, I think. Or maybe it doesn't anymore. Let's make one. Wait. And I keep doing something, but it's really time to end this episode. I should just do that. Yeah, molten glass. Oh, it still has 5 seconds crafting time, so it's the second one that's better. I think this just... Oh, maybe that's PyHard? No, it's not. Okay, so this one isn't that important. I have plenty of quartz for what I need. Yeah, 110 million. Right, and of course now you're not enough, but I also don't need you. Where were you there? Some limitation of something somewhere. Whatever. Okay. And here... Well, I'm just going to say... Oh, we can't connect right there, but that's okay. This is more than enough. And you are not going to be limited. You're just going to say, okay, if there are enough bricks, then read hold, then fall. That should work. Oh. Okay. Let's refill you. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, it's only one. No, it should be fine. Then I can switch you for a steel chest. This is consuming 4.5 per second when everything is going full speed. Oh. That's going to make things unnecessarily complicated. I'm not going to deal with it right now, though. Shouldn't be a problem. Right. So in the next episode, I will want to start on the tar processing, I think. It's about time. And I should clean up some of the junk from my inventory. There. You run out of... You still haven't run out of wood. Cool. Oh yeah, I had quite a supply. You have run out of coke because there's no coke being produced because there's too much tar. Right. Well, definitely tar processing. Right. But that's it for this episode. Bye.